Hello, good morning. Today we'll be doing some seed sowing. I'll show you our process. Sowing seeds. Of course, the materials needed. First, okay, I'll show you the materials or we'll wait for more viewers. Seed sowing day. Welcome to our farm. I can't go around the farm because the reach of the Wi-Fi is limited. You can ask me any questions about seed sowing. I'm currently planting uh, our own aloe seeds, uh, astrophytum mostly, ferrocactus, and some cleistocactus, golden barrels, and all that good stuff. Hello, hello, Mark. Feel free to come visit after the quarantine is done. Hello, Jello. Okay, let's start with the materials. Uh, you can use any kind of pots. For now, we are using this octagon shaped pot. We're also using these pots we got from Mr. Forgot the name. Mr. Romeo from Davao. It has good drainage. You can see here. Very flexible. Doesn't go brittle easily. Another important material would be these pumice, and then you can use Masitera soil mix. They're using uh, rice 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 hull, charred rice hull, composted cocoa peat. We're also using this one material here in Benguet. This type, it's similar to uh, Masitera soil mix. This type fits well with our seeds. We've used it in the past and we've got good results. We also use Akadama from Masitera also. Very good for soils. So the important thing with seed sowing is preventing rot. Okay, need the pots, some composted soil mix, composted cocoa peat, charred rice hull, alternative soil medium. You can use sand, and you can also use compost, but you need to sterilize the compost first. This is what we are using for today. Feel free to ask any questions. And then we've added Osmocote or slow release fertilizer, the complete triple 14 type. We've already planted a few thousands here. First, of course, need the pots, then some pumice on the bottom, and then mix some pumice into the soil mix and Osmocote. We have here our seeds. Here are some freshly harvested aloe seeds, dried seed pods of aloes. Okay. Placing the pumice on the bottom of the pot. Then some soil mix. Then our seeds. Here's some Astrophytum asterias. You can differentiate the seeds of asterias and Mirio by their size. Astrophytum asterias have generally larger seeds compared to Myriostigma. Let's compare. Here's some Astrophytum Myriostigma. Sorry for the shaky camera. I have no assistant with me. Here's the Myriostigma, and here's some Asterias. They're a bit larger. They're similar, closely similar. The first time I bought seeds from the US, shipped it through, bought it through eBay, shipped to using FedEx or something. I thought I got scammed because of the hollow cavity. I thought it was fake seeds. Spread it evenly on top of the soil. Then you can leave it this way, or you can cover it with a thin layer of pumice. This thin layer of pumice allows the seed to grow upright. If you don't have the pebble topping or pumice topping, the seeds could bend as it grows. Again, you can use akadama. The good thing with using this type of soil mix is that you don't need to sterilize the same way with akadama, because there's little microbes in it. Charred rice hull and composted coco peat. No bugs, very few weeds, and no nematodes and mites, and especially fungal diseases, very minimum as compared to other the garden soil. Questions. Sorry, I missed your messages. Ma'am Isai, can I use vermiculite to top off the seeds? I haven't used it yet, so I can't say if vermiculite is good or not. I haven't personally used it yet on our seeds. So far, what we've used is sterilized compost, which is good, but you have to sterilize it first because it's high in microbes, fungal diseases, and insects and weeds especially. Sand is good too, but you need to add some type of organic matter for better seedling growth. Okay, here we use Myriostigma. We'll be planting this and this. I've already planted our aloes. You can see here. Aloes usually have this wing-like form in their seeds for dispersal. So when the wind blows, it gets dispersed, spread all around. We have here our aloe mother plants. Most of them got pollinated with these aloe deltalites, some aloe TCT, and also Castiglione. Those were our most of our prime donors for breeding. Yan. It's a favorite among aloe collectors. We also tried this fan aloe. Hello sir team. Okay, we use utility boxes or plastic cellophane to keep the moisture. So these are important to keep the humidity high, to encourage the seedling germination, and to prevent the drying or desiccation. We've also tried some aloes and gasteria breeding, also crossing them with some Haworthia. We're excited to see the results. Okay, any questions so far? Let me tour you a bit to our mother plants. The internet permits. Here's some of our aloe seeds, astrophytum seeds. Yeah. The difference with asterias and myriostigma, the seed pods open on top, burst on top. For asterias, they don't usually do that. They just ripen and split on the bottom, just like this. It's not yet ripe. Yeah. Then our aloe seedlings on this corner. Let's move to the section with better Wi-Fi. Okay, here's a batch from February. It's still in a plastic bag to keep the humidity high. Some messages. Yung aloe po, kailangan bang tabunan ng pumice or bare lang po na ibudbud yung seeds sa seed pot? Nasubukan namin na ibudbud on top of akadama and the soil mix, pero minsan humihiga sila pag lumalaki na, so nagbe-bend. to answer your question, Denmar. So now, our latest, for example, this one, ito nakabudbud lang sa on top of Akadama from Masitera, and then they tend to bend. Pag lumalaki na, tumutumba sila. So, kailangan namin lagyan ng pebble or pumice topping para tumayo sila. Yan, medyo crowded sila. They need to be repotted soon. Kaya sa mga sumunod na batch at saka sa video ni Mr. TCT Aloe TCT ng Taiwan, merong pebble topping or pumice para mas tumayo sila. Tapos wag masyado sa abono, wag masyado sa osmocote. Matatalo sila ng lumot or algae. Matatakpan yung seedlings ng lumot. Yan, ito yung mga first batches ng mga seeds namin. Better to mix pag gagamit ka ng akadama, mix in some sand or pumice para hindi masyado matigas yung soil. Kasi clay siya, eventually it would harden and mahirap paghiwalayin yung seeds. Mas maganda may halong pumice, fine pumice. Mas maganda yung matanghito. Wala na kasing available ng matanghito kaya itong gamit namin. Mongo size. Mas maganda yung fine. Yan. So, especially for cactus seeds, you need to keep the humidity high for a few months para mas maganda yung germination. Kaya kailangan ng utility box para tatakpan mo ito. Cover it for at least a month and then gradually expose them. You can also use this type. Yan, binutasan namin na what do you call this? Disposable plastic, microwavable plastic. Yan, may butas, tapos with cover. Dati itong seeds namin naka-cover. May cover siya ng plastic. Yan, for a month. Tapos gradual na i-expose mo siya. Yan, bubuksan mo kaunti para hindi siya mabigla. So yung mga important factors ng seed growing, high humidity pero hindi wet. Yung too wet, but it should be humid and moist. Better yung germination rate and yung growth rate ng seedlings. So high humidity, ang problema sa high humidity ay fungal infections. So importante din na maglagay ng anti-fungal fungicide para hindi lulumutin. Ito, pwede na itong buksan para expose sa hangin. Huwag lang mabibigla. Excuse me. Yan, pwede mong buksan ganito. Yan. So ito, didiligan namin with Captan. Captan is a fungicide against seed-borne fungal diseases like forgot the name, dumping off disease, and kalimutan ko na yung exact name ng fungus. Yan. Ito yung seeds, aloes. Watching from Negros Occidental. Wow. Matagal po ba talaga mag-germinate ng aloe seeds? Yung earliest namin, as early as 2 weeks. Tapos yung iba naman, aabot ng 1 month and a half yung slow grower na aloes. Pero mostly around 3 to 4 weeks karamihan ng aloes na mga tinanim namin so far. Ito mga hybrids na ito. Yan. Any more questions? For other type of seeds, cacti seeds, the smaller, the slower yung growth niya. For example, ito golden barrel, mabilis lang. Ito mga golden barrel seeds. Pero yung mga Cleisto, matagal siya. Cleisto, Turbini, ano pa ba yung mga maliliit? Coryphantha, medyo mabilis naman siya. Ito yung isa sa pinakamatagal na tubo, germination ng at saka growth, ay so far ang nasubukan namin yung Astecium, sobrang tagal. Tapos Blossfeldia, sobrang tagal din. May mga napalaki na rin kami from Blossfeldia, pero sobrang tagal. Mga Turbini, ito din, sobrang tagal nito. Ang mga mabilis from seeds, Astrophytum, Frailea, mabilis sila. Pati itong Euphorbia, malalaki yung seeds, okay naman. Ito, first batch ng seeds, Ariocarpus seeds na nabili namin from Botanical Archive, 2015. Ngayon may mga seed pods, may mga tinanim na rin kami. Ito yung seed pod niya, ito yung seeds ng Ariocarpus. Grafted ito. Yan. Harvest natin mamaya. Ito yung isang parent niya. Sir, question for gymnos po, mabagal ba ang growth? Kasi yung akin 2 months na pero super liit lang talaga. Oh sir, ay Ma'am Mika, matagal. Kaya medyo lie low muna kami sa gymno kasi medyo natatagalan kami. Mas maganda yung growth ng Astrophytum sa amin. So, hindi muna kami nagpo-pollinate ng gymno. Itong mga mas ibang klase ng cactus ang tinutukan namin. Katulad nitong Copiapoa, mga Copiapoa, Turbini, mga anong tawag nito? Rainbow, tsaka mga Melocactus, mga ganyan. At saka sinusubukan din namin ang Lubivia or Echinopsis, Echinocerius, mga Mamillarias, sobrang bagal din. Mga nabili namin from Benguet growers na mga cactus. Ito gift ni ate. Isang pop lang dati to nung 2016 or 15 from ate Irene Gakusan. Ngayon napalaki na namin. Yan. Itong mga to nabili namin kay ate Rona noong 2015-14. Questions. Sir, sa Astro po, kapag peanut size na, pwede na ba ilipat sa pot? Oo, pwede na po. Kahit ah, kahit mga ganitong size na, pwede nang iripat. Ang ginagawa ng mga Japanese growers ay uh, the soonest na pwedeng i-trim yung roots, mas mabilis yung growth ng astrophytum seeds. From Lisa, when is the best time to gradually expose cacti sa elements? Depending on the variety or the species. For asterias, after a month or a month and a half, binubuksan namin slightly para ma-expose sa outside air. And then after a month again, we bring down the plastic, but still in the plastic, but we bring it down like this. And then after a few weeks, we bring it out of the plastic according to the growth of the cactus. Kung mas mabilis, mas mabilis natin i-expose siya. The slower, the longer it is on inside the plastic. Hello, Ma'am Flor from Tagum City, Davao del Norte. Oh, Tandag City, Mindanao. From Mingkay, papaano magka-seed pod ang aloe? Hindi kasi na seed pod yung flower ng aloe ko. I'll show you a quick demo how we do the aloe pollination. So, aloe pollination. Ayan. So, ito yung aloe flower. Yan, yung very needle-like end dito sa aloe flower, yun yung stigma. Yan yung tatanggap ng pollen. So, kailangan mo, especially for aloe hybrids, kailangan natin ng pollen donor sa ibang klase ng halaman. Ibang aloe. Pwede nating kunin ito from Castiglione. Yan. Pwede po kayong gumamit ng brush, pero ito yung mas madali para sa amin. Kumuha ka ng forceps or pangbunot ng buhok. So, ito yung anther carrying the pollen, and you brush it onto the, pwede kang gumamit ng kahoy or any fine tip na material to brush it against the pollen. Closely. Ayan, mag-focus. Ayan. So, i-brush mo lang sa stigma. Pollinated na yan. After a while, magkakaroon ng seed pods. Ganun lang kadali ang mag-pollinate. Yung seed sowing, growing ang medyo complicated. Yan. Question from Ma'am Jennifer. What is the right amount of water for soil mix before starting the germination? From Mati City. Isusok ang isang indication na tama lang yung moisture ay kailangan mo i-drench fully yung pot. And then makikita mo may maiiwan na a bit of water on the bottom of the plastic. Yan po yung indication na tama lang yung moisture content ng pot. For the ones using utility boxes, at least may tubig sa very thin layer of water on the bottom to keep the humidity in the utility box high. para high yung moisture sa loob nito. Mas mataas yung germination rate pag ganun. But of course, kung hindi sterilized yung ginamit nyong media na garden soil or compost, madaming mabubulok due to fungal growth at tutubo yung lumot. So, we use distilled water and composted coco peat para wala masyadong lumot, walang microbes masyado. Yan. Questions? Where do you usually get your rare mother plants? From fellow sellers, and we also buy it abroad. Some we bought seeds through eBay. Madami po through eBay, pero madami ding fake. Madaming mga damo. Kung hindi ka maingat, makakabili ka ng mga fake seeds, mga damo. Lalo na yung mga litops. Ma'am Lisa, balak ko mag-sow ulit ng seeds dito. Hindi singganda ng mga ang dami pong choices dyan sa US, ma'am. Gaganda. Pwede po bang malaman ano po size ng pot and container po para po sa magka-idea po ako sa bibilin? Any kind, any size. Yung iba, kagaya sa Thailand, sa dami ng seeds nila, gumagamit sila ng ganitong size, ganitong pot. Yan. Lalo na kung yung astrophytum ang itatanim mo na sangkatutak, katulad nito, kailangan mo ng wide pot or madaming pots na katulad nito. Matakaw sa space eventually. Any kind of pot pwedeng gamitin po. Hindi ko po recommend na magtanim sa tissue. Huwag kayong magtanim sa tissue. Sterile nga yung tissue pero wala siyang nutrients. No nutrients at kailangan mo siyang i-transfer eventually. Pag ililipat mo na, madadamage yung ugat at may high chance na mamatay yung seedlings. Good morning, Dean Mark. Kailan po dapat i-harvest ang aloe seeds? Ano po yung usually yung appearance ng pods? Ganito. Mag-uumpisa siyang magbuka. Hihintayin mo, pero wag mong hintayin na tumagal kasi ihahangin siya. Ganito hindi pa ripe. Magi-split open to small crack. Pero yung iba naman hindi siya magka-crack katulad ng aloe prostrata. So kailangan mo siyang i-harvest. Katulad din ng aloe zab, matagal masyado bago mag-crack open. Tatagal siya from pollination, tatagal siya ng a month or more before harvesting. Mostly hindi ko na document, hindi ko na record, pero 6 weeks or more at least. So ganito, magka-crack open siya and then ready for harvest na. Yung iba katulad ni Ma'am Belfior, I forgot the name, linalagyan niya ng net para hindi malaglag. Katulad nito, hindi namin na harvest, hinangin na yung seeds. Yan. Yan, ito. So lagyan ng small net, wag plastic kasi mamamatay or aamagin yung seeds, yung seed pod. So ganito siya. Ganito yung seed pods. Hinahalo-halo na namin. Ganyan. Ito Ito yung mga seeds na nakolekta namin. Naipon na. Sobrang dami. Okay. Any more questions? Clarification? Denmark. Yan. From Jello, pwede na bang lagyan ng fungicide while sowing the seeds? Yes. Yan. Kunin ko yung gamit naming fungicide saglit. Hindi aabutin kasi ng wifi doon. Kaya dito muna kayo. I'll show you the fungicide that we use. Tayo muna kayo dyan. I'm back. Yan. Hello Jello, ito yung gamit namin. Ang problema ng pagtatanim ng seeds ay yung fungal infection. So ito mostly used for seedlings. Ginagamit sa vegetables ito. Available sa mga farm supplies. Captain. Ito ginagamit namin since college na para sa mga seedling. So safe gamitin for seeds. So before using, gumamit ka ng mask and gloves. So ang ratio nito for 16 liters of water, 4 na kutsara. So pag 4 liters lang ng tubig, 1 kutsara nito. So ganun lang yung ratio niya. Parang 1:4. I-spray mo pagkatapos na nito. Yung iba, magtitimpla sila ng fungicide on a basin, tapos ibababad nila yung soil ng ganyan. Tapos ilalagay sa plastic or utility box, tapos okay na yon. Or i-spray mo yung fungicide dito on top of the seeds. Kung pinong-pino yung seeds katulad ng gymno at Clysto, ibubudbud mo on top of these pebbles. Tapos i-spray mo yung tubig, the seeds would fall through the crevices and cracks. Okay na yon. Mr. Rivera, do you sell your seeds? Not yet. We don't sell seeds yet. Sorry. From Minke, ask lang ko lang, isa pa lang nag-flower ng aloe ko. Paano ma-pollinate? Pwede mong kumuha ng cotton buds, i-brush mo dun sa aloe, sa flower ng aloe, tapos ilagay mo sa ziplock yung cotton buds with the aloe pollen, tapos store mo sa refrigerator para magamit mo pag may nag-bloom na ibang aloe. Pwede ba rainwater for germination? Yes, pwede po. At least yun, wala masyadong wala siyang lumot. Possible po ba? Hindi po ako nag-pollinate ng aloes pero nagka-seeds yung aloes ko. Yes, possible po. Natural pollinators like beetles, bees, butterflies, and water splashes or hangin. O yung ibang aloe species, self-pollinating. Ilang months po dapat nasa loob ng plastic? Astrophytum seeds, usually 1 to 2 months, okay na yon. Pwede tayong mag seeds giveaway. Astrophytum seeds. Hello, Ma'am Clarissa. Hi, you have a nice garden, good collection. Saan yung location nito? Dito po kami sa Alno, Barangay Alno, La Trinidad, Benguet. 1 hour away from Baguio or 20 minutes away from Strawberry Farm. I bought curly locks from you. It bears 2 fruits already. I want to taste. Ito po, curly locks. Ito ay isang type ng cactus na tumutubo sa kahoy, parang orchids. So ang gusto niya, high humidity and high compost amount of organic matter. Yan. Ito, pag purple na yung bunga niya, pwede nang kainin ito. Edible po ito. Kapamilya ng dragon fruit. Epiphyllum guatemalense something curly locks. So curly siya, kumukulot. Pwede nyong itanim yung seeds and the fruit is edible. Just like dragon fruit. Do you have Gymnocalycium spegacini? We have a few Gymnocalyciums. Si Sir Cliff, very vast yung collection niya ng mga gymnos. We have a few gymnos in our collection. But if you're interested in acquiring more, kay Sir Cliff ka. Ayan. Ngayon, nag-uumpisa kaming mag-increase ng Echinopsis collections namin. Some rare types ng cacti. From Jezreel, Captain din yung ginagamit nyong fungicide para sa mga old plants nyo. Sometimes diethane, score, depende sa disease. Diethane is a good fungicide to use. Medyo broad spectrum siya. So, madami siyang gagamutin. Yan yung ginagamit din sa madaming klase ng halaman. Mostly vegetables or all crops. Yung mancozeb na ingredient, na active ingredient. How to sterilize the soil mix for germination? Kung may pressure cooker ka, pwedeng gamitin yon. Ilagay lang yung soil sa plastic. So sa laboratory, ang ginagamit namin ay autoclave. Similar sa pressure cooker, pero may gauge lang siya para ma-measure yung pressure na sa loob. So ang pwede mong gawin, ilagay mo yung soil mix sa plastic, tapos talian mo ng yung ganitong klase ng plastic. Huwag yung masyadong malambot. Ito pwedeng tong lutuin sa high pressure, hindi masisira. So kumuha ka ng pressure cooker or sa pressure cooker muna. Ilagay mo yung soil dito sa plastic, talian mo ng rubber band, tapos sa ilalim ng pressure cooker, sa bottom ng pot, lagyan mo ng uh, pebbles or ceramic plate, tapos lagyan mo ng tubig, ipatong mo yung plastic with soil at i-sterilize mo yon, pakuluin mo ng about 30 minutes under pressure. Yon, pwede nang gamitin. Or through boiling, mas matagal lang. Ilagay mo lang yung soil sa pot and pakuluan mo ng about an hour. Hindi kasi mamamatay agad-agad yung mga fungal spores at seeds ng damo. Questions? Oops. Low battery tayo. Charge lang saglit. May for sale kayo. Meron po after ECQ. Pag natutuyo po ba yung dahon ng aloe? Yes, pwede pong fungal yon or through aging ng cactus, ng aloe. Sige, mag-raffle tayo ng aloe seeds and astrophytum seeds. Matagal po ba germination ng aloes? About 4 weeks average yan. 3 to 4 weeks. Ang gamit namin soil mix ay composted coco dust or coco peat and charred rice hull, yung naging uling na rice hull. Yung temperature ng seeds ay kahit ang maganda sa aloe at astrophytum, pwede siya kahit tropical weather at saka gymnos. Hindi kailangan na malamig. Pero mas maganda yung growth ng cactus kung cooler nights. Pero katulad sa mga top breeders sa Thailand, katulad ni Mr. Dati si Pijaya nasa same weather like Manila, pero lumipat na siya sa cooler area. Katulad din ni Diao. Mainit yung location niya pero maganda yung tubo ng mga gymnos. Si Ma'am Rose, hi po Sir Dan, nice po ang mga plants nyo. Gaano po kataas ang temperature dyan sa loob ng greenhouse nyo? Mukhang mahangin sa labas. Yes, mahangin po. Itong greenhouse na to, very cool lang siya. Baka around 28 to 32 ngayong araw. Depende sa location. Ito may shade kasi. Pero yung seeds, mas maganda pag nasa ilalim ng lamesa. Katulad kay Mr. Diao. Yung gymnos niya sa ilalim lang ng mga lamesa niya, okay yung growth. Or sa racks, sa parang stante na with shading. How do we safely apply from question by Ma'am Maymay? How do we safely apply pesticide and fungicide considering we have kids and pets? So pag gagamit po ng fungicide, kailangan ng proper protective equipment, gloves, long pants, shoes, kung mag-i-spray ka. So better apply late in the afternoon or early in the morning. Kung hindi ka comfortable na gumamit ng fungicide or pesticides, wag na pong gumamit. Mas maganda. Pwede ding natural without any pesticides kung ayaw nyo expose ang kids and pets. Pero pag meron tayong options na mga pellets na pwede mo nang ihalo sa soil na fungicide at saka insecticide na hindi na ang application ay spraying or watering. Pwede mo nang ihalo sa soil mix, hindi ka na ma-expose doon. But if you will use, kailangan nang gumamit ng mask, eye protection para yung splashing hindi pumunta sa mata, and properly read the instructions. Sa paggamit ng fungicides, importanteng sundin yung application rate at saka yung tamang ratio. Huwag sobrahan, kasi pag sinobrahan mo, pwedeng ma-burn yung halaman, masunog, chemical burning, at hindi din mamamatay lahat ng peste o disease. Kailangan yung application rate na recommended, for example, 7 application every 7 to 10 days, sundin mo yun for yung recommended rate niya para mamatay. Kung hindi mo sinunod, pwedeng may mag-mutate na disease na maging resistant dun sa gamot. Planning to visit there after ECQ. We'll be happy to have you here, ma'am. Question from Ma'am Donna. Kapag lumambot po, sorry, can't bring you. Nagcha-charge ako kaya hindi ako pwedeng lumayo. Kapag lumambot po yung katawan ng cactus at succulents, ano pong problema nila? Madami pong dahilan yun. Pwedeng dehydrated, pwedeng nag-a-adjust yung cactus or succulent, pwedeng nabulok yung roots niya kaya hindi maka-absorb ng moisture, or pwedeng natutulog yung cactus. Hibernation ng halaman. Yan. Hindi siya actively growing. Ito naman ay isang bulb type ng succulent. Kailangan niya ng very strong exposure sa sunlight para maging curly. Any more questions sa seed sowing? Dean Mark, sana sir magkaroon po kayo ng YouTube channel about taking care of growing cactus and succulents. Sana nga. Sige, pasyal tayo sa astrophytums namin. Kung aabutin ng Wi-Fi. Astrophytums, yung seedlings. Palagi kong pinapanood yung photos ng astrophytum seeds namin. 5%. Sorry, malulobot na pala to. Ito, since 2015 itong astrophytum na to. May ilang seeds na rin kami from that. Ito pwede nang i-harvest. Kailangan ulit na bumalik doon kasi lowbat na. Agaves. Charge muna. Yan. So, ulitin natin yung materials, pots, soil mix, seeds. Yung gymno seeds pala, after harvesting, wag mong itanim agad. Especially for small seeds. Mas magandang i-store mo ng 1 to 2 months para i-break mo yung dormancy ng seeds. Kasi pag tinanim mo agad, hindi lahat ng seeds ay mag-germinate, hindi magsasabay lahat. Compared to aloes and astrophytum na pwede mo nang itanim from harvest. Lilies of the field. Pabili po kami ng seeds. Most expensive cactus. Baka yung mga malalaking golden barrel. Siguro. And some, but by size, yung mga ibang rare na cactus, hindi ko na alam. Yan. Any more questions sa seed sowing? Paano ba natin gagawin yung raffles? Seed raffle. Anong gusto nyong iparaffle natin? Aloes and astrophytum seeds ang madami sa amin, so pwede natin gamitin yun. Yung mga mother nila koyo, kuha ko ng mother plant katulad nito. Ito ipaparaffle pa lang namin. Ito yung mga ibang donors. Meron din tayong Aztecium seeds, pero very limited. Yan. Yung seeds nito from Thailand. May mga seeds kaming pwedeng iparaffle nito. Anong humidity? Basta nasa loob ng utility box. Tapos may sa bottom ng pot ay may tubig. Matubig talaga. Kailangan mong basain completely yung soil. Pasensya, limited yung terminologies ko sa Tagalog, kaya Taglish ako. Hindi ako purong Tagalog. Maalam sa purong Tagalog, sorry. So, kailangan yung soil drenched siya completely para mag-germinate lahat ng seeds. Kasi pag nabasa yung seeds, magi-start siya mag-germinate, tapos pag natuyuan, mamamatay siya pag natuyuan completely. Hindi maganda yung growth niya. So, for the duration ng germination, kailangan moist yung soil mix. Astros po ba pwede na agad i-sow? Yes, pwede na po i-sow agad ang astrophytum seeds. Ang gymno hindi. Store mo muna ng 1 to 2 months, mas maganda para i-break yung dormancy. Wet soil. Yes, Ma'am Stephanie, to answer your question, yung pebble topping or pumice on top of the soil para tumayo yung seeds pag lumaki na. Yan, diniscuss po namin earlier. Yan. Para tumayo yung aloes at cactus, kailangan may pebble topping. Mas maganda yung form niya eventually pag cactus kasi magbe-bend siya. Pwede mo din namang ibaon. So sa gymnos, pwede mong ilagay yung pebble topping, tapos ibudbud mo yung seeds, tapos sprayan mo yung seeds para mahulog siya sa mga in between ng pebbles. Question by Sir Kim, how do you clean your seeds for storage? Ang ginagawa po namin, nilalagay namin sa pag gymno and astro, ilalagay namin sa strainer. Hindi ko mahanap yung strainer namin. Sa fine strainer, tapos huhugasan namin sa tap water para matanggal yung parts ng yung fleshy part ng seed pod. Kasi madaming sugars po ito, may mga sugar content na pwedeng tubuan ng fungus para hindi aamagin at saka hindi tutubuan ng lumot. So, kailangan yun hugasan. Pag nahugasan, i-air dry. Huwag mong ibabad sa araw. Air dry muna. Pag tuyong-tuyo na, pwede mong ipatong sa papel or tissue. Pag tuyong-tuyo na, pwede mong ilagay sa paper envelopes at saka store sa lock and lock na Tupperware or any kind of Tupperware. Tapos i-store sa cool area na hindi exposed sa sunlight and strong lights. Pag exposed sa humidity, sa hangin yung seeds, pwedeng mas mabilis bumaba yung germination rate or viability. Ang dati ko pong trabaho ay conservation ng rice seeds. So, yung storage ng seeds kailangan very cool and very dry para mas ma-prolong yung viability niya. So, moisture and temperature ang important factors para tumagal yung seeds. Question by Ma'am Kimberly, paano po patubuin yung mga orders assorted seeds like Lazada from Korea? Idea lang po. Hindi ko po may recommend yung assorted seeds kasi nasubukan ko na siya. Hindi sabay-sabay ang tubo ng cactus seeds. Yung iba mabilis, yung iba very slow. Aabutin ng 1 year yung ibang for example, strombo cactus something. Very takes a long time to grow. Kaya mas magandang bumili ng pure species or pure type kesa sa mixed types kasi kailangan mo na i-repot yung iba while yung ibang cactus seeds hindi pa nag-germinate. So, mas magandang bumili ng pure na klase ng seeds. How do you apply fungicides sa soil right after sowing the seeds? Spraying or pwede mo siyang idilig sa seeds. Bakit po kaya nag-sow ako wala po tumubo? Di po ba pwede pang spray ang nawasa? Pwede naman ang nawasa for seeds. Madami pong factor kung bakit hindi tumubo yung seeds. Pwedeng nagkaroon ng fungal infection during germination or pwede ding hindi viable yung seeds or hindi siya talaga tutubo dahil tumagal masyado yung storage. Ano pa? Question. Mas maganda pong bumili from direct sa mga nurseries na seeds. Mayroon po tayong fellow growers at saka mga nagbebenta ng seeds, nag-specialize sa selling ng seeds. Doon po tayo bumili kesa sa Lazada. Hindi po kasi reliable. Madaming mga fake seeds na nabibili from Lazada, Alibaba, eBay. Mas maganda yung may magandang review. Pero ingat din po tayo kasi may mga fake reviews. Mas maganda magtanong po dito sa group. May i-recommend na mga sellers at saka kung Astrophytum, yung mga may mother plants ng Astrophytum, doon po tayo bumili. Okay. Yan. So, kung wala nang questions, pwede tayong mag-raffle. Ihanda namin yung raffles. May plano kami ni Sir Masitera sa raffle game natin. Tsaka grafting demo and pollination demos. And potting demo natin. Sponsored by Sir Mark Ilieser ng Masitera. Yan. Okay. Wala na po bang questions? Ano po pwedeng gawin pag may moss? Pag may moss or may lumot, mm, kung very slow growing yung halaman mo, ah pwede mong i-reduce yung moisture. Kung nasasabayan naman ng seedlings, kahit wag mo nang galawin. Leave it as it is. Pero pag ina-outgrow ng lumot yung seeds, saan ba example natin? Pag na-outgrow, mas magandang ilipat. Kaya dapat para maiwasan yung pagtubo ng lumot, huwag mong damihan ang abono. Yung sobrang dami ng abono, it will promote or high amount of nitrogen sa soil will promote algae growth or lumot. Mabilis yung tubo ng lumot pag masyadong madami yung abono. So, wag ka masyadong mag-abono kasi slow pa yung growth ng cactus or seedlings. Hindi mo kailangan ng madami. Kahit 3 butil ng Osmocote sa pot, sufficient na yon for seedling growth. Magandang soil sa seeds. Yan, diniscuss namin earlier. Pwede kang gumamit ng Masitera soil mix, akadama with pumice, yon, and sand with organic matter like coco peat. Mas maganda yung coco peat na tumagal na, yung nangingitim na coco peat, kesa sa brown na coco peat. Composted coco peat or charred rice hull. Maganda po yun for seeds. Sir, kapag po ba naka-cover ngayon seeds for germination sa plastic or any lalagyan, kailangan po ba diligan at kung kailangan tuwing pwede mong ilagay from sowing, basta completely drenched yung soil, babad sa tubig, tapos may kaunting tubig sa ilalim nito ng plastic. Pag gymnos, pwede mong patagalin yon ng 2 to 3 months. Depende sa growth rate ng cactus, ng gymno. Tatagal yon. Yung iba, nakita ko kay Diaw, 1 year na, nakabukas na ng ganito. Pero hindi niya pa linalabas yung kanyang gymno seedlings. Yung size ng kanyang growth, nasa mga around mongo size ng seedlings, nasa loob pa rin, or larger, nasa loob rin ng plastic pero exposed to the air. Tapos nasa ilalim ng lamesa, katulad nito. Yung seeds niya nasa ganitong location lang. Wag masyadong mainit. Kung may direct exposure sa sunlight, maluluto yung seeds. Ang recommended temperature ng seedlings nasa 23 to 26. Okay, maganda yon for during the day for seedling growth. Ilang months, depende po sa klase ng cactus. The soonest, 1 month. The longest, merong 1 year or more. Sir Dan, pwede po ba pumice ang nasa ibabaw? Yes, pumice po din yung gamit namin, katulad nito. Ilang months nakasupot yung Astropops, Astro seedlings, Astrophytum asterias, 1 month to 2 months. Mirio, medyo mas matagal sa amin, mga 2 to 3 months. Question, medyo matagal na seeds ng gymno, matagal po ba tumubo? Mabilis siya mag-germinate, around 2 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks nag-germinate na lahat, pero lumaki very long po. Aabutin ng 1 year na lumaki. Matagal talaga. Yung ibang questions, yan, naulit na, pwede nyong i-view mamaya. sa video nito pag nag-end yung live. Ilang days po ba bago tumubo ang gymno seeds pag nag-sow? Ayun, 2 to 3 weeks. When do you count the age of the gymno? From the time you sow? Yes, from the time of sowing po. That's how we count their maturity or age. And you leave sir, yung laki yung seeds na yan, ano na po yung age nung nasa plastic. Itong aloes namin, ito 2 months or less. Tapos ito, mga 6 months naman tong aloes na to. Yan. Okay, abangan nyo po yung aming raffle na hinahanda. Medyo in-adjust lang namin. Pero abangan nyo po, mag-raffle kami ng seeds and Masitera products. And we'll be giving out plants din pala. Okay. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Wala na bang questions? Okay. See you all. Thanks for watching. Signing off na po.